Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. And if you have not yet subscribed, please click that subscribe button right there and click the bell for the notifications. Well, in this video, as you saw the picture before, it's me creating that set, and it's a sample. If you notice there, I did the prep work off screen, which takes some time. So this is me applying form, then the acrylic. And with form, it's easier. You can do shaping as you apply the acrylic, as you see me doing right there, using my brush, the belly of my brush, to shape the nails to the desired shape and length on the form. And if you have any questions, you can leave it in the comment about what you see in the video and what you would like to see in future videos. So this is real time. I didn't alter the time in how I apply, like I didn't speed it up or anything like that. So it's as is, how it took place. So apply the acrylic first at the free edge to create the length and the shape that you want. The next bead will help to build up the nail for strength purposes. So apply the acrylic at the same area as the one before, but this time you're not building the length. You already created the length, and you're just building up the structure of that nail. The next bead will go closer above the one that we did earlier, and as you see, I tapped at the top of the nail first to kind of give it a blend, that there's no lines in the acrylic when shaping and so on. Always use the tip of your brush to clean up the corners, the side walls of the nail, so that you have anything rushing into the cuticle areas. So use the tip of your brush to clean up. A smaller bead now will be placed towards the cuticle area to create it tight and flush to the cuticle, but not running over into the cuticle. And if you do run over into the cuticle, like I said before, you use the tip of your brush to clean that area as quickly as possible before the acrylic starts to set. Because once it is set, that's it. So clean up as quickly as possible. See me there using the tip of my brush to clean up the corner there, quickly as possible before the acrylic start to dry or becomes hardened. And as you'll turn the finger at the nails different directions to see if you need to apply a little more acrylic or not. And as you go along, you see where you need to adjust or apply a little more. So you don't do it in bulk, do it in small portions, and don't worry about the amount of beads either. That's not so much of an importance. Important is to get the structure in the way you want it. Apply a little more there near the cuticle area to get it flush and clean, but not bulky. And I will also demonstrate on the next finger again what has been done on this nail right here. I hope I don't sound nervous in the video. It's my first full out talking in the video, doing a video. I hope I sound normal, as you who know me think I am. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing on this nail. So I applied the form before. Now we're going to apply the acrylic right at the free edge to create the length and the shape that we want. Thin out the top first, so there's no line or demarcation as you will file along. It will not show a line in the nail. And once the bead is wet enough, you can always do the shaping. Even if you have a small amount of bead, you can still apply acrylic to the length that you want and build up the nail to the desired shape and length. I was going for a regular long nail, but a square nail though. I like squares. They seem to be quite nice. That square is common, but I normally would wear for myself a almond shaped nail. It gives you more movement and it gives you more normal feeling. You feel normal with an almond shaped nail. But most persons like to go for coffins or square. I like square for demonstration purposes. The square is quite nice. And I pinch when you use a form, it's good to pinch the nail at the corners where the nail ends, or where I put in the acrylic now, for example. When it's becoming matte towards the drying phase, you pinch at the corners of the nail so it does not look wide. It can look wide now on the form, but when I pinch it, it doesn't look the same way. It gives you a sleeker look. Looks natural. So I pinch the nail after when it becomes starting to matte, after I finish applying the acrylic. Applying a little closer to the cuticle, but not in the cuticle. You push it up to the cuticle. Yeah, so that one was based on the turn of my hand. The acrylic was moving over towards the cuticle area, but I recovered it by using the tip of my brush and bring it back in to where I want it to be. And always brush and clean your brush when you apply acrylic. You don't want to leave any acrylic in your brushes. It will harden and your brush becomes useless. And brushes are expensive, so you can't afford your brush to get useless on you so quickly. So you clean the brush when you apply acrylic, and also when you have completed a set. I clean my brush every time I complete a set, just in case by some accident you did not notice it or did not see it, there's acrylic in your brush. So clean your brush after each acrylic you do on the nail, and also after you finish doing a set of nails. Always clean your brush, and it's also give you time for the nail to even dry properly. You don't want to go in too quickly and the nail is not dry either, because you'll be rubbing off, and it's going to look awful if it's not dried. The acrylic is not dry properly. So turn the nail to look at where you need to apply a little more acrylic in case you need to. One day I will show you how to pinch the nail when you apply forms. One day I'll show that one, so you can get the desired shape. You can use either a pinching tool or your actual hands, your fingers, but you don't want to pinch too quick or too late. Yeah, it can be a big difference. You have to wait till it's right. So there I'm applying a little more acrylic, and it's not thick, guys. The acrylic there is not thick. That nail is not thick. And then we're going to buff, and we don't want to put on too much acrylic, so we have to buff too much off. And that's why brushing is important too when you apply the acrylic, so it's easier to see. Well, here it is now being shaped. So you work on the side walls first. That's how I do it. Yeah, I work the side walls first, and based on application, it determines if you use your drill bits any at all. I use the drill bit that cleans under the nail to clean the cuticle before the shaping in this video. Most times I don't do that. Doesn't need to. but I thought I needed to use it for this video. So here, keep that buffer flat onto the nail to create the shape. As you can see, that nice shape there, but you have to look at it from different angles. One angle may look just fine, it's fine. But when you turn the other hand around a different direction, it looks like something needs to come off or to shape a little bit better. And I do the same thing for all the nails, side walls, then the tip, there again to shape the nail, keeping it flat onto the nail. You don't want to turn the buffer in different directions. The buffer I was doing earlier is a 80 grit file. This is a 180 grit file. This can also be used to prep the nail, a 180. I don't use anything lower than that to prep the nail, 180 and above. So I have my own technique of filing. There's no standard way to file. File the way that suits you best and not hurt the client while doing so. And sometimes you can overfile. You have to be careful. So as you go along in filing, you need to take note and look to see if anything is off and you're not doing it too rough and too hard. I was not rough on myself. Now we're applying gel polish. So apply it there. I did the design off camera, guys, and I'm sorry about that. I will do the video, another video with the design. So I did the design off camera. As you can see, I buffed as well and shaped and cleaned up my nails, as you can see from the other two nails. It's already shaped and nice looking, and that's how you do all the nails. Yes, so thank you guys for watching. I'm going to cure this off camera and you'll see the finished result at the end. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to see more videos in the future. Have a good one now. Later.